Welcome, 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 beautiful people. That's two extra welcomes because you can't see them right now, but you will shortly. Mr. Troy Finley Sr. and Mr. Shannon Danley, my two uh, my two cohorts in action right here. We're trying to save some bandwidth and kind of do this on a little bit more professional level. So you're only going to see one of us at a time. Don't mistaken, we're all still here. You're going to hear from them shortly, I promise you. But we're just trying to work on some things to make things better, more aesthetically pleasing, and audio pleasing as well. Okay, so welcome to our InfoCast for June 24, 2020. Again, I'm Smitty, and I'm going to be covering some K through 12 educational topics right quick, and then we'll pass it on, I think, to Mr. Shannon will be next. Couple things, and we're going to talk about it at the end. I think the other two gentlemen, Shannon and Troy, are going to speak on it. But this Saturday at 1 o'clock, we're having our first part of our webinar series, uh, Wellness and Healing within the Black family. So please check us out. It's going to be live on our Facebook page, Undivided. Check it out, please. 1 o'clock this Saturday, California time. With that, on to the topics of the day. Vacaville. No, sorry. Let's start. Fairfield Unified School District. They just released last night um, a school reopening info video. Just last night, a school reopening info video. It's available in English and Spanish, and there's a link on the FSUSD website. Okay, if you want the link to that reopening info video, it's on the website. Please go check it out. If you have any questions, any concerns, any comments, please do so there. They also on the website, you can get the district calendar of what the summer's going to look like, what the upcoming year is going to look like. If you have to return any books from last year, if you missed that cutoff, please check out the website, for Fairfield Unified, and that's at FSUSD. FSUSD. You can find that information, okay? As far as their voting for the school board, they have 7 total members on their school board, and I believe this November they got 4 seats, 4 seats up for election. So if you want to be heard and you want your voice heard and you want to be part of it, get engaged and get involved. Go check those seats out. And you can find that on their website also. Vacaville Unified. This is just an update. I haven't heard anything this week from them, so they're probably still working on what was we broadcast the last time, and that's they created the Equity Committee Task Force, where they're currently accepting folks from parents, community members, business folks that want to take part in this equity committee. You can contact Sasha Beagle. I hope I'm saying her name right. I apologize. Sasha Beagle or Romero, and I apologize, I don't know his last name, but he's Student Services in Vacaville Unified School District, Mr. Romero. All right. I believe they got 2 seats coming up for election this November. Travis Unified and Vallejo Unified, I still haven't got no correspondence from, so I apologize. I don't have nothing to report for them. That's it for the local districts, but I do want to touch on 2 really quick things. The LCAP, again, I can't stress enough. I'm getting this from people already on boards. LCAP, stress the LCAP, Local Control and Accountability Plan. It's designed, hold on, I got you. It is designed specifically to enrich us as a whole and to say, it's real quick synopsis. You can check it out on their website. If you want to check them out, it's at cde.gov, Charlie David Edward.gov, if you want to check out the LCAP. Quickly, an overview for parents, update with instructions, plan summary, stakeholder engagement, goals and actions, increased or improved services for foster youth, English learners and low-income students, and other stuff. So check that out. Also, last thing, if you don't get a part of that, understand this. With this whole COVID shutdown, Regular students are going to fall 4 months behind in their academic work. Black and Latinos are going to fall at least 10 months behind. So it's imperative that you stay on top of the work, get with the LCAP, hopefully get some tutoring and do some stuff in the off season. Understand this also, for our students who have disabilities in learning, isolation is not good for them. They need to be involved. They need to have some folks around them helping them out. It's already difficult enough. So I'm asking you, if you can, maybe think about creating a happy place where parents can take their kids just to engage with other kids, social distancing, 6 feet, mask, but let them get out the house, let the parents get out the house. Do that, set something up, let me know, reach out for us. That's it, all I got this week. Next week, something better. Who's up?
I am up. Hello, beautiful people. Mine is short and brief. I just want to touch on things that we seem to have forgotten about. While everybody's out in the community protesting, I don't want us to lose focus. I haven't heard Ahmaud Arbery's name mentioned in a month. The one good thing that has came out of this, all 3 people have finally been charged with a felony murder charge. I still say we need to be active. We need to have a vocal point in our community, and it's not just here. I'm asking for all our community leaders to start stepping forth and start taking an interest in our neighborhoods and our communities. What I just witnessed this past Father's Day weekend should be upsetting. Everybody should be up protesting about that. 100 people shot. A 3-year-old lost his life this weekend, a 13-year-old in her own home watching TV. We have to start taking accountability. And us as Blacks, if we're asking for people to give us equal rights, equal protection, what are we doing to ourselves? So on that note, I will leave with this question, and I want everybody to take a long, hard thought process about it. Do you know what equality is? Do you know what you're really asking for? Do you know the real true meaning behind equality and what it means to have equality in your life? And just saying that you're about equality doesn't mean it's something that you're getting paid for. Us as a people need to come back to ourselves and dig deeper. We need to do our research and find out the meaning of what equality really is. And as far as defunding the police, no. I can honestly say, and I'm a lot different in a better place in life now, but the majority of people that are asking for people to defund the police department, no, we need different policies instituted, not defunded. Vacaville, for one, doesn't need 42 million. I would rather 42 million go to our fire department with the wildfires here. Vacaville still needs police. For everybody, I'm asking you really to think long and hard about what you're asking for before you go out and speak just because somebody else is saying it. Because you may not be in a position to protect yourself. We defund the police, don't have police around. Who's going to protect you? I'm not worried about it, but you might be. On that note, fellas, people, have a good day. Troy, I will turn it over to you.
Thank you, Brother Shannon. You all, I was good until you got with the 13-year-old, and I just realized I have a 13-year-old. And what are we actually going to do? What do we individually believe in equality? Now, my point of view for today, my topic of today is, and Brother Shannon and I talked about this earlier, can our situations be fixed? And I believe yes. But I also we need people to understand we're in a fight against, 400 years, 500 years of oppression. So what I mean by that is, this is not going to happen overnight. This is not something that's even going to happen in to get equality, as Shannon had said. This is something that we're going to have to work on and stay consistent at. We're going to have to continue this fight. voting in November. Continue this energy. Voting next spring. Continue this, fighting, legislating, fighting for equality, fighting for your rights. Continue this energy. It's very important. Things have kind of died down a little bit nationally. There's only a few little hot spots now. Continue the energy. Now it's the second half, the next level. We already went through all the protests. Now continue. Now let's start with these laws. Let's start changing things, real change. And with that, I'm out. Smitty, you can close this up? No?
Yeah. Here I am. I'm sorry. We was having discussions. Look, I don't want the witness protocol. My bad. Oh, it's all good. Don't have to come inside. It was too hot outside. So people understand this. Where this infocast today, we was trying to work on some technical stuff to make sure that Saturday's webinar is delivered properly and as much as in a professional manner as possible, so we can get feedback. Unfortunately, with all the people that's going to be involved and the multiple videos and the audio stream, I don't think it's going to be feasible to right now. Hopefully we can work some things out between now and then, Saturday, that we can make it interactive. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. We have our multimedia personnel representative here, and she's been working really hard. She explained some technical things to me that's over my head. But in the meantime, we're going to try to enhance them and hopefully make it interactive. So again, this Saturday, 1 p.m. California time, Mr. Troy Finley Sr., Mr. Shannon Danley, and myself have tried to arrange, develop, and deliver a webinar series that's going to be informative and help you be engaged and enlighten your mind and elevate ourselves as a being as a whole. We wanted it to be interactive so you could ask questions of our fine panelists that we're going to have. At this point, it won't be interactive. However, it's still going to be streamed, so it's going to go out on our Facebook page. It's going to go out on our YouTube page. All right. But in the meantime, in between time, I would ask that you submit any questions prior to that you may have regarding our panelists. And I can tell you off the top of my head, our panelists are going to be engaging in holistic, emotional therapy support, items of that nature, healing the family, and we're talking about the immediate family, the presence and the participation of mom, dad, child, or children. So we're going to be that's going to be the center, okay, so to speak. That's going to be the center. So if you have any questions that you think are pertinent to that, and again, these are things like addressing the reacclimation of an absent parent into the home that might have been absent for whatever reason. God knows nowadays it could be multiple reasons. There hasn't been a parent in the house. It could be the movement of a child into grandparents' home or into auntie's house or into a foster home. So we just have to understand there's a lot of things that go into the health, healthiness, and wellness of a human being. All right, so that's what it's going to be centered around. It's going to be this Saturday at 1 p.m. We're going to try to be live. Well, we're going to do our very best. But please, if you have any questions, you can email myself at mailforbruh.com, or sorry, mailforbruh@gmail, MAIL, the number 4, BRUH @gmail. Fellas, I don't know your email address. Can you add that, please?
You can hit me up at troyf.sr@gmail. That's TROYF.SR@gmail.com.
You can hit any one of us up at Undivided.
There you
Undivided is the movement.
That's the one.
@gmail.com.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Shannon. Thank you,
Yeah, I
sir.
forgot about that one. Thank you,
And
sir.
and if you can't get us there, you can find us on our Undivided page on
Yeah.
Facebook. We're there, or you could just find us individually somewhere, even
Out
around
there in them
town.
streets.
Yeah, out there in them streets, we're there. So with that, good people, don't give up the fight. Don't give up hope. Stay engaged. Stay informed. And we will see you guys on Saturday. Until then, be well.
Be well, people.
Be well.
All right. So. It won't leave. You got, so yeah, I guess we won't be able to do interactive.